Hey, what's going on, everybody? I hope that your day is good. I hope that your day is wonderful, giving you everything that you need to do. Thank you for coming. Please remember to like, share, comment, support the vision. AGROW, grow a flower. My messages, they come in so many different ways. There's a message truly in everything that we go through in life, whether it be TV, the birds singing, the message in the music, all of that good stuff. But I just want to share something with you guys now. Me and my daughter, my oldest child, we were chilling one day, enjoying each other's time because sometimes you gotta get that quality family time in, especially when they get grown and doing their own thing. We kind of miss each other. So one day I was sitting in her room and we were chilling and just talking in general, and she was like, "Mom, I got this show I need you to check out." I said, "Okay, cool." And she was on Netflix. It's an Australian television show, and it's called Wentworth. If you don't know about it, get up on it because it's really a good show. And so this particular episode, it kind of touched me a little bit because when you got some self work, some things that you need to identify with, sometimes it's easier to identify with when you see it somewhere else, when you see your life kind of happening through something else. So basically, child, let me tell you. I was watching an episode where Vera was talking to her mother and she wanted to go out with Officer Fletcher. Her mom is sick. She's always taking care of her mother and doing what she feels is right, which obviously so. Your parents get sick, get down. As your children, you want to be there for them and do what you need to do to kind of pay it forward for when they did it for us. But what struck me was, and this is a healing and defining moment, what struck me was this. As she was telling her mother that she was getting ready to go out having a good time, and it's not like this woman is really, really debilitated and can't do anything for herself. The mom just used the power and control over her daughter that because she knew that if she presented her sickness or her need for her as a control factor, that her daughter would literally just stay home. So she manipulated that whole situation so Vera would not go out with Officer Fletcher. So she thought. And a lot of times people that love us and we feel that they love us and we know that they love us, intentions may be right, but sometimes they aren't quite right. When people know the abundance and the fullness of your heart, the compassion of your heart, the golden jewel that you are, the diamond that you are, you just this good person and you want to make everybody happy. Though, especially those around you, want to do everything right. You don't want to piss anybody off. You just don't want to say no to those that you love because you feel like you're going to be disappointing them or failing them if you can't deliver what they're seeking from you at the time or manipulating you to give at the end of the day. The mother probably goes to bed around 6 or 7 o'clock. She was going after lunch, after she fed her mom and she made sure that she was all right. But when she told her mama she was going out, that mama said, "What about me? You can't leave me. What am I going to do? You always do this, Vera." Vera before that was saying, "Man, I never do anything. I never get out the house. I'm always consumed with taking care of you, the woman that I love. You're my mother. I'm always stuck in the house doing what I'm supposed to do. I just need to breathe." That's what she was saying before, she was trying to find a getaway to tell her mom that she was getting ready to go hang out. And her mother started to cry and, oh, the tears of a clown. And Vera looked at her and went and canceled her date with Officer Fletcher and told her mother that she'd stay home. And immediately, the crocodile tears dried up, and Vera's mother was oh so happy that Vera was going to stay home and do nothing, do nothing. And this was going on from as long as Vera could remember, so she really didn't have no life, and she just wanted a life. taking care of everybody. We do that. We take care of people, everything that are going on in their lives, but we don't take the time to take care of ourselves and do the things that we want to do. We put our lives on hold for others. And she did that. Don't let nobody manipulate you into doing, staying, anything that you don't want to do. Anything that conflicts with your happiness. Anything that you do out of your good intentions and then you got to go in your bed and cry about it because you feel like you dropped the ball on yourself. Any goal that you want to accomplish but you just don't do because you want to make sure everybody's straight. I mean, I've been through that. Go through it sometimes, But that's what I'm saying. That made me reflect on myself. Self-reflection. I think about all the times that I've stopped to make people happy at my own expense. At my own expense. How many times I've been right there, but somebody that I love needed me. Put your success on hold. Put my dreams on hold. How many times have you done that? We got to do better. We got to do better. We got to do better. But your family, friends, people will use your good quality to their advantage. And it'll be like a vacuum. They'll suck you dry. And they'll leave you with nothing but hopes and dreams. Come on, little Dusty. Don't be stuck in somebody's vacuum. Do what you got to do. And if people are in your corner for real, they'll understand. They'll understand. If people love you how they say they love you, they'll understand. Yes, they will. Last but not least, if you're going to put yourself and your life on hold for something or someone, make sure there's a value in return. Do that with loyal people. Do that with like-minded people who understand and know. Because if somebody understands your hopes, goals, dreams, and visions, if they love you, they'll be there. With their money, with their advice, with their support, they'll be there. Out of the kindness of their heart, out of their want to see you become. You tell somebody your hopes, dreams, and visions and they don't want to get on board, or they'll see what you're trying to do, know what you're trying to do, and they'll try to crash everything that you got going on. Don't let the kindness of your heart be your own destruction. It's okay to be selfish. Because guess what? When people love you for real and they really genuinely, truly support you, they'll let you go be great. And they'll be there rooting for you. And you will meet in every middle, in the middle that you're supposed to meet. And it won't be with anguish. It won't be with disappointment. It'll be the fact in knowing that I had to let go so I can go be great. They had to let me go so I can go be great. That don't mean that you leaving the person or the people who love you. It's just giving you that space to go be great and become. They're not going to manipulate the situation and know you're trying to do something and be like, oh, what about me? What about me? You said you was going to do this. You said you was going to do that. What about me? They're not going to play on your emotions. They're going to lift your emotions in those lows that we will have. So go be great. Don't be manipulated. Don't be like Vera, being almost 60, missing all her life because the noose around her neck was somebody that she loved, that wasn't going to let her be great, wasn't going to let her uh, achieve life. And her life was good. She had everything that she wanted, but guess what? She didn't have happiness. That loneliness wasn't fulfilled. She didn't have the chance to go seek and date and have friends. Go be great. Thank you for coming. Don't forget to tell somebody, y'all.